So, Corey, we are back at the coffee shop.
Yes, guys, we are live. We're talking about how to grow your business through the local business network in your city. And we got a great story about how teamwork makes the dream work. As we talk about what happened to a nosy little elephant that got himself into trouble, but was saved by the network of friends and family that were around him.
Oh, just like the Olde Towne Business Association. I know we're going to be interviewing the past president of the Olde Towne Business Association. So we're going to hear about how this team works. Because, of course, we've got our best moderator in here, David Hunt. And, of course, TWP Popcorn. We got people saying hello. So let's start this 30-minute broadcast with a story.
Once upon a time, there was a time when elephants looked a lot different than they do today because they did not have their long trunks and go, instead, they had little short noses where they said, bah, bah, bah. Well, in that herd of elephants was a baby elephant named Nosy. And Nosy was always asking lots of questions. Bah, bah, bah. Why do I have to eat all my grass for supper? Or, bah, bah, bah. Why is the sky blue? Well, one day his mother grew tired of the questions and said, bah, 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 and told him to go play. Nosy went off to explore. And as he walked through the forest, he heard a sound he had never heard before. He peeked his nosy little nose through the bushes, and there he saw Mr. Owl, his backup singers, the Colocolo Birds, and the rest of the animal band getting ready for the Savannah Talent Show.
All right, Gina versus Gina. She was probably in the band right along with Kate Business Podcast.
Now, there was a gorilla there that was pounding his chest, while a hippopotamus stomped their foot to keep the beat. And Mr. Owl and the Colocolo Birds said, hoot, hoot.
Oh, tweet, tweet.
Mr. Owl said, hoot, hoot.
Oh, tweet, tweet.
Nosy ran right into the middle of their rehearsal. He wanted to join the animal band, but Mr. Owl said, hoot, 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 and shooed him away. He had no time for a baby elephant. So Nosy stomped off to the river. He was going to find his own animal band and start his own animal band for the Savannah Talent Show.
He went right into that garden. Hope he didn't have a black band.
First, he had to go find a hippopotamus to keep the rhythm with a foot stomp. So he went right to the river. When he got to the river, there was no hippopotamus, but there was a big green scaly crocodile swimming in the water. Nosy stepped into the water, and with his best elephant manners, he said, and the crocodile, he thought he was going to get an answer, but the crocodile just clamped down on Nosy's poor little nose. But fortunately for Nosy, just like the business owners here in the city of Portsmouth, he had a network of friends that were coming to help. The owl and the Colocolo Birds and the gorilla and the hippopotamus saw that Nosy was in trouble in the river, and they raced over to help him. They grabbed his ears, they grabbed his tail, and they pulled and pulled and pulled until Nosy's little nose shot free.
Ooh.
Nosy was free from the crocodile, and he also could make a new sound that Mr. Owl thought would be pretty cool to add to the animal band. So that night at the Savannah Talent Show, the hippopotamus stomped a foot.
Hey.
The gorilla pounded his chest.
Okay, they got the music going.
And Nosy the elephant was the new jazz trumpeter for the Mr. Owl's band.
Hey. Okay.
And Mr. Owl and the Colocolo Birds sang hoot hoot.
Aw, tweet tweet.
Mr. Owl said hoot hoot.
Aw, tweet tweet.
And to this very day, all elephants have a nice long trunk. Guys, teamwork makes the dream work, and part of your teamwork is the network that you build, your local network, your professional network, so that you can get your content and creations out into the mainstream society by tapping into the clientele of existing local businesses. We're going to talk about that today. So, LaQuita Marie, let's check in with our audience members. Who else has joined us in the broadcast today?
We've got our Nigerians. Cotalicious is here.
Hey, Cotalicious.
And, of course, Kate Business Podcast.
All the way up there in Baltimore.
Yes. Now, Cotalicious, mommy of triplets, she is in Abuja, Nigeria right now, but K Business Podcast is in Baltimore. I can't remember where Black Guns and Gardens was. He probably would have come in handy when G. Albert was getting ganked at the gas station. He called the police, told him his money was gone, had the report. It was pump number 9. It was horrible. Yeah. It was terrible. Good luck with that, G. Albert. But we also have Gina versus Gina.
Gina.
Yes.
Gina versus Gina.
I think she's in Maryland, but she's giving you.
Yes, Gina. No, Gina. Yes, Gina. No, Gina.
Now, Gina, this episode is for you, for Black Guns and Gardens, all of you who are content creators here on YouTube. Of course, G. Albert, David Hunt, all of you can tap in to what we are exploring today. Of course, we're going to go ahead inside because we're back at the coffee shop, one business that's part of the Olde Towne Business Association. And this particular business today, we're going to hear from
Olde Towne Business Association's past president, Miss Nettie Fischer. She's going to tell us about all the great resources that joining a local business association in your city can bring to your business. But before we do that, we gotta say,
wait, Gina said I am a good teammate, an awesome teammate. And you know, NC Worker, the hardest working man, is here. So we got everybody. I know Gina be arguing with herself. Gina versus, oh yeah, she's in Ohio. I just made up something. Not in Baltimore like Kay, she's in Ohio. So how do we get this show started? Because Cotalicious is here and so is Wallyverse Media, but Kay, they do not have jollof rice. Unfortunately, they do have an expansive menu at the coffee shop. But yeah, how do we say?
Let's go, let's start the show with our real talk with the topic design intro.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
It's white. All right, y'all. I'm back. Hold on, that's not your chair, Corey. Y'all, Corey's going to the wrong chair. We got to fix this. All right, y'all. Cotalicious is saying that her network is horrible, Corey, but we all have our issues here today, right? But we're here, and thank you so much, David Hunt, for being an amazing moderator and putting all the links in there. So, Corey, who do we have here today? What guest do we have? Because I'm excited about this.
We have a very special guest. Her name is Nettie Fischer. Nettie is the past president of the Olde Towne Business Association here in Portsmouth. They provide a network of support for business owners like today's sponsor, the coffee shop on High Street in Portsmouth, and many others, even up to the New Rivers Casino in Portsmouth that's just been built and opened, or the Renaissance Hotel. These are all the types of businesses that are involved in local city business associations that may exist in your town. So we're going to tell you about what the resources are that they offer so that you can tap into it and grow your local network. But before we start, let's talk about what is your local network. Now, a lot of people think, especially YouTube content creators, when you're first starting out, you're promoting your content through your family, your friends, but your local network also includes different platforms like Nextdoor, Alignable. Those are some of the things you could tap into to promote your business. And that is definitely a networking platform that you can actually use for growing your local followers or your local customer platform. But tell us in the chat, what are some of the local platforms or local networks that you've established? It could be something like if you're part of a social organization or a fraternity. Tell us in the chat what you think. But while you're doing that, we're going to talk to Miss Nettie here. Nettie Fischer, you're the past president of the Olde Towne Business Association. And guys, don't forget to hashtag the home team for the first place pony drawing.
They are doing that. Everybody has been putting in hashtag the home team. Of course, Gail is reminding everyone to be sure to click the like button. But remember, if you have not put in hashtag the home team, yesterday we were giving away coffee here at the coffee shop as part of the Olde Towne Business Association. When you network, then you can, get giveaways. You get all kinds of gifts, and we're extending those gifts to you. So
Nettie, what is the Olde Towne Business Association exactly?
Well, it is a collection of businesses throughout Old Town and the city of Portsmouth. And we have three primary aims, Corey. We are the principal proponent of the business community to the city on various issues. We offer networking and marketing to our members, which is of great benefit. And the third thing that we do is we make Old Town a place where people want to come, where businesses want to locate it, and where residents or visitors both want to come. So those are the three things that we primarily work on as the business association. And we're about at this point 87 strong.
So
And growing.
You say 85, 87 strong. We do have, scrolling at the bottom of the screen and in the video description, we do have the Old Town Business Association's website. So that way, as people keep putting in hashtag the home team, you can also later on check out this website, but we're going to share it with you. So thank you, Black Guns and Gardens, for putting it in there. Y'all, this is, you say 85 and growing. However, when we get here to membership, okay, that's the application I was showing. When I scroll here to the bottom, OTBA business directory, this is where people can see all the different businesses that are a part of the Old Town Business Association. They can click on them. They can learn more info. We were live at Beyond Vegan last week, Beyond Vegan Cell. This coffee shop is here in this directory as well. So everyone is here and this is a very walkable neighborhood. So for people wondering, okay, what kind of place this is, we're telling you now, y'all, it's a very walkable neighborhood. There's so many businesses in this area, great service, but a part of that is the events that you all host. You have that sort of camaraderie amongst the businesses so that they kind of network with each other. Is that the way it works with events?
Let me just point out that in case for your audience that does not know, Old Town Portsmouth has been named the historic seaport of the nation.
Historic seaport of the nation.
We have what we can offer is something that God gives you, Mother Nature gives you. You can't go out and buy what Old Town has to offer with our history, with our beautiful seaport, our waterfront. And so all of the businesses come together and we have monthly meetings, and at these monthly meetings, the members get together, they can network, they can give us information. We will promote their business, we will promote their event that they are having for their business. We have, if you look at our events calendar for the year, it's amazing. The Old Town Business Association sponsors the Farmers Market, the Old Town Farmers Market, which was voted #1 in all of Hampton Roads last year. And I think we were like 4th or 5th in the state. Not to worry, we will be #1 next year in the state and the nation. So we have the farmers market every Saturday. We've grown to 50 vendors in that market, and it's like a virtual party every Saturday here in Old Town. In addition, on the first Saturday of the month, we have the Old Town Antique and Flea Market. Now
I'm scrolling here on the website. So everything that you're saying, they can find these events here as well, because I see Old Town Antique and Flea Market. And you said that's how often?
That is the first Saturday of every month. And we clock in about 1,000 visitors on each Saturday that we have that. People come from all over and they look forward. We actually have on that particular Facebook page, I think we have about 2,300 followers on that Facebook page for the Old Town Flea Market.
So the purpose of the events is to create foot traffic to come to Old Town Portsmouth, so that it makes the businesses profitable and people can see what exactly is happening. They get to preview all the different restaurants, the bar crawls, the restaurant crawls. All those are designed to bring people to Portsmouth to see the treasure that Portsmouth is. But guys, this is where you guys can tap in as well, because we partnered with the Old Town Business Association members and business businesses, and we've used that, we've leveraged our platform to provide virtual foot traffic because that extends the reach across the nation. And you guys are experts in your field of content creation. You can do the same thing. Tap in and partner with the local businesses that fit in with what you're doing in your content creation so that you can grow your network.
So that means for Danique Anthony, wherever he is, I know he's from Jamaica, but wherever he is right now, or Gail at Night, right? She's in Georgia, or Cotalicious, she's in Nigeria. You can always partner as a content creator with your local businesses. You already know how to do broadcasting. You know how to already create create videos. And so you're already talking about products. Showcase some of the things in your area. So, David Hunt, he's a person who he writes music, he creates music. So that's one thing that he could do. If there's a business association in his area and you all have, like you said, just for that one flea market, you have your own Facebook page. So
and David, think about
tapping into that audience.
Some of these associations, when they put on events like this, they always feature music. So you can actually live stream you performing a concert for a business association.
Wait a minute, Corey, she's agreeing. So you're saying that's possible?
Yes, it is possible. And we have found every time we have an event, and we have a lot of events,
yes,
that one thing that makes an event better, music. Live entertainment. So if you can actually go to wherever the event is and set up as a busker or work out an arrangement where the business association is sponsoring you, yes, music makes every event better.
Okay, well, you know what? Speaking of better, I think you all know that there are opportunities with Blind Guy, his wife. So thank you, David Hunt, for dropping that link. But the next opportunity is for First Place Pony. That means if you have not put in hashtag the home team, please do so, because somebody's going to win coffee momentarily. Either you will win a gift certificate from the coffee shop, because remember, like Nettie just said, getting sponsored by local businesses can happen. So we didn't buy these. The coffee shop has sponsored us with these gift certificates. Now, keep in mind, if you are not local, we will send you coffee from rolljava.com. And that is our brand of coffee. So that way, every purchase goes towards Atumpan Dance Theater, our nonprofit organization. All right, Corey, how are we going to do this? Because we do have, David Hunt has hashtag the home team. Miss Judy Kenya, she's in Kenya. She's saying, hello, everyone. We need her to put in there
hashtag the home
team. The home team, because David Hunt is saying coffee, 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 hot chocolate.
And again, guys, let us know what other local networks that you can tap in outside of your family and friends. And like I said, we also mentioned platforms like Nextdoor, Alignable. What other social?
And Nettie mentioned Facebook, because there are local Facebook groups.
Yes.
And go ahead.
And one thing I'd like to point out for any artists that might be online, if you can find a business like the coffee shop right here, the coffee shop has an exhibit of a local artist that's right now on the wall. So you can partner with any local business. If they have extra wall space and you're an artist, ask for an exhibit. The coffee shop also has concerts with musicians.
Oh, the coffee shop does have concerts with musicians.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Yes, and Lamar's the owner of the coffee shop. He's one of our most enthusiastic members.
All right, so we're gonna say something, and then she's gonna say something. Is that the way this works, Corey?
I'm gonna make the horse race announcement. And Nettie, when I say bring, when I make that gate sound bring, you're gonna say, and they're off. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another run of the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. First place Pony Derby. All the jockeys are mounted and ready to ride. Nettie, what would everybody in Portsmouth say if Lamar decided to give away free coffee to the first 500 people that got here? Bring!
And they are off.
All right, so we got G. Albert, David Hunt, JBWR, Gina versus Gina, TWP Popcorn, Black Guns and Gardens, K Business Podcast, David Hunt, K Business Podcast, TWP Popcorn, Black Guns and Gardens, K Business. Because everything is buffering whenever we have a winner. We're back.
So guys, let us know in the comments what social organizations, what groups that are you part of that you can tap into, like the Olde Towne Business Association in your community, your city, that you can tap into to help grow your local business. So we talked about how.
Are we doing a coffee break then?
Yeah, we can take a coffee break since we're giving away coffee right here. Are you ready for the coffee break?
Yeah, y'all know that again. Gail at Night has been putting in the link so that if you did not win First Place Pony, because y'all know Wally versus Media, he wanted to win. He was like, we're struggle streaming, Kay. Y'all know this is another thing that Trash Can Waves was like, winner, chicken dinner. So everybody's excited that K Business Podcast has won. So we're going to definitely, no, are you single or are you married?
Both.
Oh, yeah, that trash can.
Wow. Okay, Nettie. All right.
That's what I'm talking about. Good answer.
Wow, wasn't expecting that one.
So, okay, look, y'all get your discount on our coffee. Go to rolljava.com, put in Corey is 25. If you didn't win like K Business Podcast, you can still purchase coffee there. And of course, you can go to blindguyhiswife.com, scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen. Help support this stream. You can buy us a coffee as well. All right, Corey, I'm going to, and Trash Can Wave said, I love complicated. So y'all make sure you subscribe to K Business Podcast. Thank you, Gail at Night. She has dropped his link because he won. And my Renaissance Grandma is hanging in there as well. Let's go to our coffee break, Corey, so that way we can thank all of the people that have chosen us.
You can get down deeper with the home team of Blind Guy His Wife by going to blindguyhiswife.com, and remember to click the green coffee cup. Stir it like coffee. Clink, 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 clink. But you can also do what other people do, like the coffee shop and Jimmy John's here in Portsmouth. They have become sponsors. This broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the coffee shop on High Street in Portsmouth and by other sponsors who are unmuted.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks. Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University.
Wishlist sponsor, JBWR. Check out his YouTube channel.
Supreme sponsor, Jimmy John's on High Street in Portsmouth, Virginia. Supreme sponsor, Beyond Vegan Cell Food in Portsmouth, Virginia. Supreme sponsor, Museum of the Albemarle in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Supreme sponsor, The Coffee Shop in Portsmouth, Virginia. You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
All right, y'all, we're back here with the Olde Towne Business Association's past president, Ms. Nettie Fischer. She's telling us all about how you can grow your business through local businesses, especially as a content creator. So we've already talked about how to leverage the local businesses. We're here in the coffee shop again in Portsmouth. K Business Podcast just won coffee, as well as we talked about how to leverage social media if you're a content creator.
So if you are a content creator and like you're leveraging businesses as far as being able to grow your local network. You're not just growing your local network, because when you partner with these businesses, you're actually able to tap into their clientele.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to promote themselves through you, and in turn, then their followers will follow you as well. That's one way to grow, but also working with the associations like the Olde Towne Business Association often leads you to deeper relationships with the city government itself that they help to provide a liaison service for. So you guys are like the voice of the business owners for the city at the Olde Towne Business Association?
Yes, we are. And I do, I'm glad that you brought up the city, because the city is an excellent partner with the Olde Towne Business Association. When we have events, they're always there helping us and always willing to work with us to sponsor the event. For example, probably our biggest event that we do is the holiday open house that we have on the first Friday. It's the Friday before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And that is our tree lighting, our holiday open house and tree lighting.
Mm-hmm.
And the tree lighting takes place right across the street at the Children's Museum. And we probably have 800 to 1,000 people that come down for that tree lighting. And then the businesses are open. It is their open house, and people are all out on the street. The businesses stay open until 8 o'clock that night.
Nice.
And promote the businesses, and the city works with us for that holiday tree lighting.
And you know what? We've been a part of that tree lighting in the past. I see here And if you notice, the city is integrated into this website, just
Yes.
like you said. And so, wonderful.
I have a question for you, Nettie.
Yes.
So, you're one of the things that the Old Town Business Association and business associations that are in other cities around the country, their job is to drive foot traffic into the city so that people can see that it's a great place to open a business, it's a great place to visit, it's a great place to live. Now, what about with the platform like we're using with the YouTube and our broadcast that we're doing right now? How does that work as far as creating virtual foot traffic?
Okay, well, virtual foot traffic, I can give you an example of one of
All right, you said Old Town Art and Music.
Yes, Old Town Art and Music, which again, I know the audience can't see it, but they're right across the street from the coffee shop in the Children's Museum Mall. They have virtual music concerts frequently, and they will do it to generate business into their shop. They will do it to generate business on the street, and they also do it for charity benefits. Their virtual concerts.
Okay.
So this is good because that means that virtually, the same way K Business Podcast, yes, you just won first place pony. So all you have to do is look, he says rewind. He wants us to rewind his win. Look, this is a virtual situation, just like she said. So all you have to do, Kay, is click the link that Gail dropped into the chat, and boom, you will be able to win. Go to blindguyhiswife.com/broadcast. All right. So back to the city, like you're saying. So virtual options, right? Because nobody called Kay to tell him, hey, you won. But virtual options, if there is a broadcast like ours happening around the city, the word will eventually creep into all of the other businesses. They'll know, oh, I can let my customers know to tune in if they want to know more about my business, if they want to see some of the inner workings and the opportunities.
So as content creators, you can become virtual concierge. You know how like in the hotel, you want to look up the local happenings when you get to a different city. You can be that concierge service by going out and curating content, interviewing the business, tapping into those businesses, offering the local businesses sponsorship opportunities because they want their name and business to be seen and heard at every level possible. And you don't have a lot of red tape to deal with when you're dealing with the local business because you're often dealing with the owner itself.
Now, did you have any other questions for Nettie? Because as president of the Old Town Business Association, we're growing our local business. They're growing their local business. It's a partnership. That's what you want to do, y'all. In your area, grow with your local folks. Like we said, Alignable, Facebook, Next Door. You can have groups. You can join groups. There's a way to grow. So Anania, good to see you. We are about to wrap up. We do have one more question though, because we've got another giveaway. So Corey, what question did you want to ask Nettie before we're done here?
All right. So Nettie, what fruits and vegetables have you eaten today?
Oh my goodness. A banana.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
See? Nice.
And speaking of fruits and vegetables, if I can just plug
absolutely.
Our farmers market, which is every Saturday, and it's run by market managers Kathy and Jim Cullen. Here is an opportunity for your viewers, for them to take their business to go out on the street. If you have a farmers market close to you, go out on the street and be a part of that farmers market. Just walk around and talk with the various people there at the farmers market and plug your own company at the same time, because we do have people that do that at our farmers market.
Okay, nice.
And so that means that right here on the website, Portsmouth Old Town Farmers Market, when we go there, all of the information is there. And look how long it runs, January 21st to March 26th for the winter market. I knew that you all had
and then we go to expanded hours in April for the rest of the year.
Nice. And look at this, y'all. Look whose name is on there. Atumpan Edutainment. I told y'all we're real. So if y'all buy us a coffee, you are supporting Atumpan Edutainment, because we are going to be performing second Saturdays. We are presenting an Alvin Ailey experience. Atumpan is. So hey, that worked out. I didn't even know we were on that particular page.
We promote you. We promote all the events. That's one of the things. Every Thursday night, the Old Town Business Association sends out to their newsletter to their newsletter recipients every event that happens here in Old Town. And it is extensive. And we have about 2,700 people that get that email every Thursday night.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh, you know what, Corey? I think I was showing the wrong screen. Let me go back to it for them. I don't know that they saw it. Here we go. Or maybe it just wasn't showing. Y'all tell me if y'all saw that, because I thought I clicked on the Old Town. Oh, I see. It goes over to the next page when I do that. For some reason, it doesn't open on that page. So I have to actually share.
So guys, remember, when you're thinking about growing your local network for your YouTube content or your products and services, definitely tap into Nextdoor. Definitely tap into the Lineable. But don't forget, some of you go to church. Some of you are part of social organizations like the Shriners or like the Masons or like the Elks or the Moose Lodge. Some of you are part of fraternities and sororities. I won't name any of them out, but you know the Greek letter fraternities and sororities I'm talking about. Tap into those as part of your local network. And then don't forget.
Speaking of local networks, Corey, you know, the Omaya Girls is from Kenya. So is Miss Judy K. So Miss Judy Kenya. So of course they're talking to each other because, you know, all the Kenyans are in there. I don't know what else you were going to say, but we do have to ask her about okra. David Hunt is forcing us to ask that question.
I like fried okra. I'm from the South, and anything fried is good.
That's it. That's it. Y'all, thank you, Gail. Thank you, David Hunt, for putting in there the Faves 100 Club. Y'all know what Faves is. Fruits and vegetables every spread. So, yeah, join the club. We definitely have our membership open. But right now, we got to end this show because we're right at 30 minutes. And Nettie has already told us that she's had a banana today. She loves okra. So, hey, I say we go right to our plant-based treat. We're in a coffee shop.
A banana and okra smoothie is what LaQuita's prepared today. No. We're not vigilantes.
Not for hoodlums.
We're not the plate popo or supper time security guards. We're just here to get your faves in.
Like Galen Knight said, okra for the win.
Phase 100, trying to get 100 points worth of fruits and vegetables in at every spread. So it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
All right, it's not okra. Volley Verse Media. No, boo, no okra. You know what? All right. Yes, I do have your mic. G. Albert, I had to break out the mic that we got from David Hunt's kit because, you know, the coffee shop is a little loud. So, look, you know what, Trash Can Waves, you are not getting a date with Miss Nettie. You're too far away. Let's go to the plant-based treat because they're doing a lot. All right, Corey. So we are going to give them a cream banana muffin because, you know, a lot of times you have pastries sold in coffee shops. So we're going to give you a meal that anybody can enjoy. Enjoy this one, y'all.
Cream banana nut muffins.
This recipe includes flour, oats, sugar, oil, plant-based milk, vanilla, ground flax, banana walnuts, and dried cranberries.
Start by adding our banana and our sugar.
Bananas have a sugar content that's balanced with fiber to help maintain healthy blood sugar levels. The inside of banana peels reduces the itching and swelling of insect bites.
We're going to add our 4th cup of coconut oil here. Baking powder, just a tablespoonful. I add yogurt.
Coconut yogurt helps digestion because of its natural probiotics, which can improve intestinal function, protect from infections, reduce the risk for colon cancer, and lower cholesterol.
Foaming out of control. Add a little bit of vanilla. Add our oats. We'll also add our flour. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon has antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal properties. It's also full of antioxidants to help reduce inflammation.
Nutmeg. So we're going to add a little bit of nutmeg.
Nutmeg is an active ingredient in gum paste and toothpaste. It also relieves pain, calms indigestion, helps cognitive function, detoxifies, helps your skin, and reduces insomnia.
So this is where I also add turmeric.
Turmeric is full of antioxidants, which are chemicals that help stop or limit damage caused by free radicals.
Also add just a little bit of salt, a little bit of this flax egg.
Stir to mix the ingredients.
Add our nuts and craisins.
Google what it's good for and tell us.
So I'll start by adding half the milk.
Preheat oven to 400 degrees. Bake at 400 degrees, 10 to 12 minutes. I really like these breakfast muffins. I really like the cranberries, and the ingredients you put in it is like the ingredients you would put in a meal.
All right, y'all. We got to finish this show out because Gail at Night has told you all where to get plant-based treats. You want the playlist? Go to plantbasedtreats.org. All the recipes are there. I hope you try it, the Omaya girls. That would be great. And Trash Can Waves is saying, don't stand between a good thing. You know what? How do we say goodbye here, Corey? Because of course y'all saw me holding this microphone up. Get it in David's kit. Thank you so much for posting that, Gail at Night. Go ahead, Corey. We gotta say goodbye.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us on this episode of The Blind Guy,
His wife.
Your Life Live.
How do we say goodbye to the Love and Live show way? Because they're always singing.
Okay, we're gonna say goodbye the way Love and Live would say. All right.
And they're in Oregon. Do they have an accent or anything there? I don't think so.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
All right. So we got Love and Live in Oregon. We got Trash Can Waves in Michigan.
Hey.
In the coffee shop where you can get plenty of coffee and juices. But Trash Can Waves, you ask Nettie for a date and she's gonna say deuces.
Juices, yeah.